I just had this revelation, y'all, and I just want to share this. Divination and witchcraft is so bad because the enemy is revealing things that God never intended for you to have access to. Because everything that Satan reveals is damaging. It might feel good in the short term, but in the long term, it's not fruitful. Because the way that God works is He's going to give you your daily bread. He's never going to give you information that makes you anxious or overthink. And I'm just thinking back on how life was when I was dependent on the pattern app and my horoscope and overlooking into numerology and overthinking numbers and coincidences and trying to find symbolism in the world. It made me overthink. It made me overanalyze. I thought I was getting closer to God, but it wasn't until I picked up my Bible and started reading and allowed the Holy Spirit to speak to me through the Word and through the Spirit that I finally understood my place in the world, and that no, I was not crazy. Yes, there is spiritual things going on outside of what can be perceived. Like our desire to get an understanding, this is the time for that. But the enemy is capitalizing on these moments because a lot of us want quick fixes and we want to manipulate our environment. We want to have control, and we're anxious and we're depressed and we just want to get out of the situation. But when you do something in God's timing, you have to wait. You're going to have to wait for revelation. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to fast. But I promise you, what the Lord does in your life will last. The character that the Lord builds, there's nothing higher than that because He created you. The Lord created all of us with great purpose. If we seek Him, then we can understand what it is that we're doing here. But the thing is, we looking in the wrong places and we coming up short and we giving the enemy a foothold and we making things worse. And then we're blinding ourselves to the fact that the situation is indeed getting worse because we have the placebo effect of the Kundalini spirit and these other things that just tickle our insides for a second, but it's planting seeds. It's planting seeds and creating portals, and it's going to damage us. Not just now, but our children. This shit is, oh, I ain't mean to cuss. I'm talking about Jesus. Anyway, it's crazy out here.